Danganronpa.
Hey guys, and welcome to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. I gotta mess with the settings real quick. Unfortunately, these settings are lackluster, and I can't really do much. Even with the voice volume set all the way down, you can still hear the voices, which is kind of a pain. Let's get started. The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in the top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sits to clear the crop to the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak Academy a fitting name. There are two things you need to attend this school. One, you have to already be attending high school. Two, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me.
Before we go any farther, I guess
Silent.
I should introduce myself.
As you can see, I'm nothing but a hopelessly average high school student. Average on the outside, average on the inside. I don't really have much going for me when it comes to grades, special abilities, even personality. I mean, yeah, I have hobbies and stuff I like to do, but it's not like I'm a psychic or a mutant or whatever. Like if you asked me what my favorite song was or my favorite movie or TV show, they'd all just be whatever's most popular at that particular moment. I'm really boring. Even among the average, I'm completely average, so I can't even say I'm your average everyday hero type. That's just who I am. Anyway, I figure it's always good to introduce yourself right off the bat. But you know, if I have any kind of a strong point, so to speak, I'd say I'm a little more gung-ho than other people. Who says that? I mean, look at me. I'm completely ordinary, but here I am standing in front of anything but ordinary. Hope's Peak Academy. Still can't believe I'm standing here. I wonder if someone like me can survive in a place like this. It's got this overwhelming presence like it's trying to swallow me whole. But it's no wonder I would feel that way. What you have to understand is, well, let me just tell you about the preparation I did last night to get ready for today. Hope's Peak only invites those students who are the truly elite in their field. It's such a popular topic, there are threads online dedicated to talking about the school's attendees, so to prepare, I looked up some of those threads. And all I saw was talk about ultimate students who were way beyond your average high schooler. For example, one incoming student is the ultimate pop sensation. I guess she's a high school girl who also is the lead singer for a pop group famous all over the country. There's the ultimate baseball star as well. He was the cleanup hitter for the National High School Champs. Pro teams already have their eyes on him. Then there's the ultimate fashionista. She's been on the cover of tons of fashion magazines, and she's what every high school girl wants to be. Oh, and they mentioned the ultimate biker gang leader too. The scary thing is his hair. He's the de facto leader of every bike gang in Japan. Gangs everywhere love the guy. On top of that, there's the ultimate martial artist, the ultimate fanfic creator. Please. Ultimate swimming pro, ultimate programmer, ultimate clairvoyant, so on. Reading that made me realize how totally powerless I was. It was the country's finest, top to bottom. I felt like a tame little house cat who'd wandered into a pride of lions. But still, there was something I couldn't stop thinking about. See, there were a few students who I couldn't find any info on no matter how much I looked. With all those ultimate students, I'm the only one without any kind of worthwhile talent. I'm a loser, but then what about those other students who didn't seem to pop up anywhere? Could they just be average students like me, without any talent or anything? That thought was kind of encouraging. I mean, I know I don't have much in the way of personality, but beyond that, there's an even bigger issue. How did such an unbelievably average student like me get to the ultimate high school? I mean, I guess there is a reason. You just have to take one glance at the acceptance letter to see why. We recently held a lottery to select one ordinary student to attend our school. As a result, you have been selected and we invite you to join as the ultimate lucky student. They spelled it out plain as day. I got invited by pure luck. Honestly, I probably would have been better off just declining their offer. Probably. But after hearing how graduating was a guarantee for success later in life, I just couldn't say no. I can't talk today. But then actually standing here in front of the school, I started to feel lost. Like I didn't belong there. I could feel myself losing my nerve. But still, I can't just stand here in front of the gate forever. Frozen in place, murmuring to myself, I looked down at the acceptance letter in my hand. It said there would be a meeting for all incoming students in the main hall at 8 a.m. The meeting still isn't for a little while, but I should probably just head in. Yeah, let's do this. I gathered up all my determination and tried to act like I'd done this a million times before. And I took my first step toward the main hall. This is where we're supposed to meet, right? I guess I'm the first one here. There's a really elegant clock over in the corner that says it's 7:10 a.m. The meeting doesn't start till 8 o'clock, so there's still a full 50 minutes left. It makes sense nobody else is here yet. I was so wound up, I got here way too early. I have plenty of time before the meeting. Just standing around waiting isn't exactly... I should take a look around the school. Maybe that'll help me calm down a little. I am a student here now, so there shouldn't be any problem with me having a look around, right? It'll help me kill some time, if anything else. Trying to play it cool, I took my first step into Hope Speak Academy. It was also my first step toward starting a new life at a new school. At least that's what I was hoping for. Oh. What the? What kind of drugs did you take, Nike? But the instant I took that first step forward, my view became warped, twisted. It was like some kind of delusion melting away and mixing together into something else. Spinning, mixing, melting away, then spinning again. And the next moment, everything went black. That was how it all began. and how life as I knew it came to an end. I'm dead. At that point, I should have realized the reason I was brought to Hope's Peak wasn't because I had ultimate good luck. It was so I could experience ultimate despair. And welcome to despair. Yes. I did do a little testing beforehand, so I have played through the prologue. Whoa, what? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body feels heavy. It's pretty normal for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? This isn't a classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Ooh. Okay, welcome. Basic controls, mouse to aim. Yep. And presto! Don't tell me what to do, tutorial. You're not the boss of me. That's the desk I fell asleep on. I can still see a line of drool. Wow. I'll have to clean that up later. Hey, what's on the desk? An orientation guide? Some kind of cheap-looking pamphlet, and there's something handwritten on it. And what looks like crayon. The next semester is about to start. Starting today, this school will be your entire world. What the hell? Is this someone's kind of idea of a joke? It's that time. Geez, I can't believe it's already 8 o'clock. It's just after 7 when I got here. Has it really been almost an hour since then? Is that a surveillance camera? It's a dangerous world we live in. I guess they have to keep those weirdos from wandering in. TV. There's a TV. The school is funded by the national government, so I guess it's not that weird to have a TV. Something feels off. I wonder what it is. What is this? What the heck? In any normal classroom, that's where a window should be. But it looks like some kind of metal plate has been bolted over it. And if I were to knock on it... Yep, definitely metal. Thick too. Very solid. Wink. Wait, that's not what matters here. More importantly, why are there metal plates over the windows? Okay, let's see. So what might have happened is I got myself so wound up I passed out in the main hall, and then someone carried me here. If that's true, it must mean this is a classroom inside Hope's Peak. Wow, that's so hard to figure out. But then if that's true, that just raises more questions. This is all really strange. I mean, those metal plates covering the windows. It's like a prison or something. None of this makes any sense. I should probably head back to the main hall. It's already past the meeting time. There might be other students there now. Okay. Let's press the R button. Yes. Ooh, purple. Geez, this hallway's kind of weird too. This is getting stranger by the second. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Well, for now, I'll just head to the main hall. Yes, was. Yep. How convenient, thanks. Oh, now it's all green! Running! I'm towards the green. I think this is it. Okay, by the time I got back to the main hall, everyone else was already there.
Whoa, hey! Another new kid?
Yo.
Huh? And you guys are all...
Yeah, we're all new here. Today's supposed to be our first day of class.
So, counting him, that makes 15. Seems like a good cutoff point.
Shush. Standing before me were the ultimate students that had been handpicked. I looked around at everyone who's gathered there, taking in their faces one at a time. Maybe I was just imagining it, but I swear I could feel a kind of aura coming from each of them. Well, those are big guns, aren't they? How's it going? My name's Makoto Naegi. Sorry I'm late. A bunch of stuff happened, and then all of a sudden, I was just asleep. My bad. Whoa, you too. Things just keep getting curiouser and curiouser. So strange, I declare beyond a shadow of a doubt that this is a strange situation indeed. What are you talking about? I honestly have no idea what's going on right now. Just a moment. There's something else we need to address. Makoto, your tardiness is unacceptable. Surely you were aware that the meeting started at 8 a.m. To be late on your first day is unspeakable. I must report you, and you must accept your punishment. What's your problem? It's not like you wanted to be late. You didn't have any control. Everyone just calm down. Listen, why don't we all just go around and introduce ourselves? The hell? Now's no friggin' time for introductions. Maybe, but it may be a good idea to find out who we all are before digging into the bigger problems here. I mean, how are we even supposed to talk to each other if we don't know each other's names?
Yeah.
That's a good point. Okay, so let's get introductions out of the way then. We can move on to whatever else. Sound good? I'm still totally lost, but I think it's best just to focus on getting to know each other for now. So I guess this is as good a chance as I'm gonna get. I already looked up everyone in that Hope's Peak Academy thread because I'm a complete creeper. I still don't know what kind of people they actually are. I'll start by talking to those 5 over there. Alright.
I'm Kiyotaka Ishimo. I believe in bold simplicity. Let's work together on our educational crusade.
Wow. So that's Kiyotaka. According to what I saw about him on the thread, he went to a famous private school and won top honors every year. He's basically a flawless honor student. He's also known for the work he's done with his community public morals thing. They say he respects rules above all else, earning him the title of Ultimate Moral Compass. Anyway, you can call me Taka. You said your name was Makoto Naegi, right? That's a good name. A strong name. You should thank your parents for giving you such an excellent name. And to keep that name from losing its value, you must devote yourself every single day. Life is worth putting every ounce of effort into it, right? Right. This guy is kind of annoying. A bit.
Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but... I'm Toko Fukawa.
Yeah, she wrote a novel when she was 10 that got everyone talking and launched her literary career. Then 2 years ago, she released So Lingers the Ocean, a love story said to be her masterpiece. The book was such a hit with women that fishermen quickly shot to the top of every hottest men poll. Despite her age, she's won countless literary prizes, and all her books are instant bestsellers. which is why she's come to be known as the ultimate writing prodigy. What else would you call such a young and talented author? But I figured she'd be a lovey-dovey type, what with her masterpiece being romance and all.
What's your problem?
What? It's not polite to stare, you know.
What the heck?
Stop staring at me like I'm some filthy creature! Filthy creature? No, I just thought... I know what you just thought. You just thought you've never seen such an ugly woman. You just thought it was so funny. No, that's not what I was thinking at all. Don't bother trying to lie to me. I know it's true. Otherwise I know you can't stand looking at me. Whatever. I don't really care. I'm used to it. Wow, talk about an inferiority complex. I was way off about what a successful author looks like.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Maizona. I look forward to getting to know you.
The way she moves is positively mesmerizing, and that pleasant sit I can't quite place. Okay. Sayaka Maizono. When I saw her name on that thread online, frankly, I was pretty surprised. She's in a pop group famous all across the country. In fact, she's their lead singer. As the ultimate pop sensation, she's in high demand to appear on TV and in magazines everywhere. But actually, that's not the only reason I was surprised to find out she'd been going to the school. She'd be, Jesus. I'm sure she doesn't remember, but... Well, never mind. No matter how you slice it, she's really beautiful. Almost like a doll or something. I'm not a doll, you know. I'm alive. Huh? Did you hear me? I'm psychic. Huh? Kidding! I just have really good intuition. She's a sharp one. Hey, by any chance? Now what? Yeah, it must be, I'm sure of it. Hey, Makoto, Jeez, you guys, how long do you plan on wasting our valuable time with this ridiculous back and forth? Sorry, I just got carried away, I guess. Self-introductions are for introducing yourself, not bumbling through a bunch of idle chit-chat. You're right. Sorry, Makoto. We can talk about this later. And she disappears. It sounded like Sayaka really had something she wanted to say, but it's not like we'll never see each other again. Like she said, we can talk later. I recognize that name. He played for the National High School Champs as their cleanup hitter, the ultimate baseball star. And that superb athletic specimen is... you? Seriously? Huh? What's wrong? Then nothing, I'm just surprised. I figured with you being the ultimate baseball star and all... What? Were you expecting some kid with a shaved head? Shaved head? No, I was expecting more of a, sporty-looking, traditional baseball player type. I mean, when I found that article and picture of you, that's how you looked then. What? Oh man, you found that picture of me playing baseball? Seriously? I hate that picture. This is not cool. This is so not cool. Seriously, I'm like mega embarrassed right now. I didn't have a choice, okay? Shaving your head is like part of the national championship regulations. But now I refuse to cut my hair, and I'm not gonna dye it back to normal either. Actually, can I be totally honest with you? I don't like baseball. Like at all. I've never gone to a single practice. he's never practiced, and he's still the team star player. He's some kind of prodigy. And as soon as I got accepted here, I quit baseball for good. I have my own dream. A dream for the future. My only path in life is getting into music. You can feel that star quality aura I have, right? I'm gonna be a singer, so all I need is a songwriter and someone on guitar, and we're set. This new version of me that's chasing after my dream is like super cool to the max. I can't believe what I'm hearing. I never imagined I'd hear something like that from a baseball all-star. Or from anyone who says cool to the max.
And he's doing a lot of it. But if you want to call me by my nickname,
The Alpha and the Omega.
I mind.
By the way, how much do you know about the world of 2D?
World of 2D?
Well, in that world, I am well known and supremely well regarded as the ultimate fanfic creator. I once sold 10,000 copies of one of my fanfic comics at the school festival. The event has passed into legend. Some of them didn't get it. Of course, saying I tainted the event. How stupid can you be?
I'm so sorry. That's too bad about them, but selling 10,000 copies like that is definitely remarkable. You do not need definitely and pretty there.
The words of such idiots mean nothing to me. I am like Van Gogh, utterly unappreciated in my type. I am a soldier, serving night and day to destroy all mindless preconceptions about fanfiction. I'm sure if you were to observe my work, Mr. Naigi, you would comprehend its greatness immediately. For my work is filled with deepest meaning.
What kind of meaning?
It's about embracing our basest urges.
I don't think I want to comprehend that. Nope. Okay, now to talk to those 5 people. Aoi Ashihina. She's been breaking records in every competition she's been in since elementary school. She's even been chosen as an upcoming Olympic cadet. She is without a doubt the ultimate swimming pro. Combination of her ability, appearance, and proportions has been wildly discussed. Okay. So, what was your name again? Sorry, totally forgot. Makoto Naegi. Oh, yeah, I knew it was something like that. No, not something like that. It is that.
You got it.
Sure, got it. Here, I'll hammer it into my brain right now.
Yeah.
Makoto Naegi, Makoto Naegi. She just kept repeating my name and moving her finger across her palm like she was writing something. What are you doing?
Huh?
You don't know? If you want to remember someone's name, you gotta write it on your hand 3 times. I have never heard that before in my life. Hey, by the way, how do you spell your last name? You spell it exactly how it sounds. Well, I have no idea. I'll just figure it out later and write it down.
Okay.
Anyway, glad to meet ya. Sure. Same here. Well, one thing I learned is that she's totally easygoing and bursting with energy. And weird.
Hello. Nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
Sorry, I get kind of embarrassed whenever I introduce myself like this. Anyway, I hope we can get along. Same here. Nice to meet you. Huh? Maybe it's just my imagination, but have we met before? I don't think so. We just met for the first time, which is why I said nice to meet you. Oh, yeah, good point. Sorry. You shouldn't have to apologize for that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Chihiro Fujisaki is known for all the cutting-edge programs she's created. She's the ultimate programmer. She's also got that timid little buddy type thing going on, which has endeared her to her legion of fans. Hey, so listen,
I'm sorry.
I'm really sorry. Huh? What are you apologizing for now? Oh, just 'cause you seem upset. You must be mad at me, right? No, not at all. I was just lost in thought about something. Huh? Lost in thought? Yeah, it had nothing to do with me being upset or anything. Oh, that's good. I was afraid you didn't like me. I'm glad. I'm starting to understand why our fans are so into her. Oh, can I ask your name?
My name is Kyoko Kiryu.
She's pretty tight-lipped, huh? Oh, but you know, her name didn't show up anywhere in that Hope's Peak Academy thread. And I did see that there were students like me, ones who didn't have any real identity or presence. Could this girl be one of them? So what are you doing at this school? What's that supposed to mean? No, I just mean getting involved here. Getting invited here means you're special, so what ultimate something are you?
That doesn't matter.
Why should I tell you? Huh? Well, I guess you don't have to tell me. No, I don't have to tell you, so I'm not going to. Nothing about her turned up online, so I was thinking maybe she got picked out of luck too. Her face is like an iron mask. If she doesn't want to tell me anything, no point in asking. Anybody would recognize this one. She's got more charm and presence than any high school girl in the country. She's the ultimate fashionista. I've seen her on tons of magazine covers, but I feel like that doesn't quite match up to reality. Huh? Oh, you're talking about my cover photos and junk. Well, of course, those are totally photoshopped. Photoshopped? Yeah, you know, edited to hell and back with, like, computers and junk. Oh, so they aren't real? Oh, come on, don't act so surprised. You're gonna make me all depressed. It's totally normal these days to Photoshop the crap out of cover photos. If you're surprised by that, you'd totally be blown away by a certain dangerous little diva of ours. They make the eyes and junk super big and tweak the skin so it looks all ceramic and porcelain. Oh, so many dreams are getting crushed today.
Name's Mondo Iwata. Nice to fucking meet you.
Yo. Mondo Iwata, huh? Which means he's the current leader of the largest biker gang in Japan, and the owner of the weirdest goddamn hair. He's earned respect, even awe, from every gang in the country. He's the ultimate biker gang leader. Nice to meet you too. Hell yeah. I'd better be careful around him. One wrong word and I could end up in the bottom of the sea. Those four over there are the ones left. Wow, Nike, way to be an asshole. The day I say something like that aloud is the day I get turned into a human meatball. Good, you deserve that, man. But now I remember, she competed in a martial arts tournament in America and won. She's the ultimate martial artist. She fought in over 400 matches, never lost a single one. That thread also said a bit more about her. Some call her the ogre. Some even think she's the closest known relative to the primates. That's mean. Any incoming Hope's Peak students, blah blah blah. If you value your life, avoid her at all costs. Well, standing in front of her now, I don't think they were exaggerating about that. Hey, you. Yeah? I snapped to attention without even realizing it. Then she started to poke and prod at my body. What do you...
I see.
Muscular quality and quantity is right around that of an extremely ordinary high school student. What a shame. You're not at all fit to act as my training partner. I'm not sure that's such a shame for me. Oh god, I gotta do a voice for this asshole. Let's fucking do it. I don't know if I can... Hi, nice to meet you. That's the most half-assed introduction I've ever heard. But there really isn't anything I can do about it. Even among my ultimate students, this one is special. Yakuya Togami is the heir apparent to his family's massive financial conglomerate. He's already started managing business operations, and his own personal assets are, well, vast. His title of Ultimate Affluent Progeny is completely accurate. He's the definition of exceptional. That's everything I learned about him from that thread. We're done with introductions, right? How much longer are you going to stand there? As long as I want. Asshole. Go away. I'm sick of looking at you. His aura says to me, you and I will never stand on the same level. It's like a king in training. Or asshole. You know, that's a thing. Yasuhiro Hagakure, known as Supernova in the psychic community, the trend-setting ultimate clairvoyant. Honestly, I don't really get all that fortune-telling stuff. It's beyond me. Still, I can't help but wonder if there's any truth to it.
Could it be?
Okay, I give up. Huh, what happened?
Serious?
I saw it. I looked right at it, seriously. Saw what? A guardian angel with a crazy perm chasing after Bigfoot, running off with a skyfish. And that guardian angel is your guardian angel. Nah, I'm just kidding. But hey, we should grab some brewskis sometime. And get real deep into whatever the fuck that is. What? We're not allowed to drink, we're in high school. Oh, I'm actually 21. I've been held back a few times, see, and... A few times, yeah, I bet that is a long story. He's high as fuck right now.
We have been introduced. I am Celestia Ludenberg.
Celestia Ludenberg, it's my name. But if you don't mind, I would prefer you call me Celeste. You are Japanese, right? Of course, why do you ask? If you don't mind, could you tell me your real name? Haha, I don't know what you're talking about. Celestia Ludenberg is my real name. But as I mentioned, I would much rather you call me Celeste. She's polite but pretty forceful at the same time. I don't think she wants to say any more about it. I guess the rumors in that thread were right about her. The self-styled Celestia Ludenberg, she's the ultimate gambler who's never lost a bet. And other than her obvious love of Lolita, Gothic Lolita, God help me, she earned the title Queen of Liars. She totally cleaned out the other players, taking their life savings and laughing. She did it. I look forward to getting to know you better. That smile is beyond deceptive. I'd better watch myself around her. And with that, all the introductions are done. Even though they're all ultimate, they each have their own individual sort of, something. Okay, time to get down to business. This is no time to stand around making friends like a bunch of dull-eyed baboons. Sure. Bruh. Sure. Oh, that's true. I think someone said something about a bigger problem or something. What was that about?
Listen.
Well, you see, Makoto, you said a bunch of stuff happened and then you were just asleep, right? Well, the same is true for all of us. What? Seriously?
I mean, seriously?
Just after each of us got in the main hall, we lost consciousness, and when we came to, we were somewhere here in the school. That's what happened to you, right? But that's just weird that every one of us would get knocked out like that. Exactly! That's why we're all freaking out! And that's not the only thing. You all saw the windows in the classes and hallways, right? But instead of normal glass windows, it's a bunch of big metal plates. What's that about? Plus, all my stuff's missing, even my phone. Yeah, you're right. I haven't seen my PDA anywhere. And then there's the main hall here. The front exit is completely blocked by some giant metal hatch. But there wasn't anything like that when I first got here. What the heck? What's going on here? Maybe we got caught up in some kind of crime or something. Oh, what, like a kidnapping? You think someone grabbed us, hauled us off, and we're not actually at a school? Come on, don't think like that, cheer up. I bet this is all part of the school's orientation procedure. Yeah, I'm sure that's it, so I'm just gonna take it easy. Oh, so they wanted to do something to surprise us. Huh, well, that's all it is. It's nap time for me.
You know what I mean.
I was up way too late last night. I could use some shut-eye. I could feel everyone's tension evaporating. But then, it began.
Testing. Mic check 1, 2. This is a test of the school broadcast system. Am I on? Can everyone hear me? Okay, well then.
The voice seemed totally out of place. It was just so playful, so completely unconcerned. I couldn't help but feel a deep, unnerving dread at the sound of it. It was like hearing someone laugh at the scene of an accident.
To all incoming students, I would like to begin the entrance ceremony at... right now! Please make your way to the gymnasium at your earliest convenience. That's all. I'll be waiting.
What the hell was that just now? Well then, if you'll excuse me. Hey, you're just gonna take off like that? Oh yeah, now I get it. This whole thing was just to get us prepared for the ceremony. Thank God it was just a joke. I'd totally be freaked out otherwise. I guess I'll go ahead too. Damn, really was looking forward to that nap. But wait, I want to go with you. Let's happen. I'll see you all there.
Anyway,
Now, not that anyone cares, but I'm going too. Everyone took off for the gym, but I was frozen where I stood. That uneasy feeling I'd had before, I couldn't get it out of my mind. And it looked like I wasn't the only one. This doesn't seem right.
this is bad.
Yeah, that announcement was totally weird. Maybe, but just staying put doesn't mean we'll all be safe. Besides, aren't you guys just a little bit curious to find out what's going on around here?
I see.
If we do not move forward, we learn nothing. The only choice is to push ahead. I guess she's right. But still, I'm kinda, no, really nervous. We don't have a choice. We have to go. They said to go to the gym, right? Yes. And yes. Let's look at this thing. Holy cow, what's with this huge metal hatch? Looks like the kind of thing you'd see in a secret military base or something. This is the main hall I was in before, right? The door definitely wasn't there then, though. That surveillance camera has what looks like a gun attached to it. But there's no way that's a real gun, right? A mailbox. There's nothing inside. Right? I guess we should leave then. Back into the green hallway. Where the hell are we going? Okay, the gym's over there. Oh, now it's yellow.
Hey, come on.
God, I had no idea this Hope Speak Academy place was gonna be such a pain in my balls. It really ain't that much different from the time I spent in juvie. Oh, this place is even worse. Now, why isn't there anyone here? Walking through the halls, I didn't see a single person.
This is bad.
Isn't that, like, seriously not good? They're just trying to spook us. Yeah, they'll take those metal plates down later, I'm sure of it. All we can do now is hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Well, hell, if it ain't like I'm scared or nothing, let's just get this over with. Hey, where's whoever called us in here? Mondo, stop, no running. I too shall go.
Hey, wait, don't leave me in here all alone.
Okay, time for more tutorial, yay! Sorry for the late notice. Thank you so much. That's, cool. A display case, there are all kinds of trophies and plaques inside. Of course, all the students who go here are ultimate, right? So this is probably just a tiny fraction of all their awards. Total silence. For whatever reason, she's the only one managing to stay calm. Or maybe I'm just imagining that. Where are all the other students? Why are we the only ones here? I'm totally getting a bad vibe right now. The school has a lot of TVs. They couldn't all just be for that weird school broadcast, could they? It's entirely possible. Still filled with an uneasy dread, I did what the announcement said and went to the gym. And when I saw what was waiting for us, whatever. Oh, it really does look like an entrance ceremony. See, I told ya. Totally normal entrance ceremony stuff. Kiddo was right. But in a way that just emphasized how completely not normal all of us were.
Hey there, howdy, hello. Is everyone here? Good. Then let's get things rolling.
Teddy bear?
I'm not a teddy bear. I am Monokuma, and I am this school's headmaster.
It was the strangest thing I've ever seen. Right before my eyes, it was... What was I seeing? It was utterly incomprehensible.
Nice to meet you all.
Okay. Such a bright voice and carefree attitude was completely out of place. and all of that anxiety I'd been carrying with me suddenly transformed into outright fear. What? What? A teddy bear could talk? Calm down, I'm sure there's just a speaker inside of it, right? I already wait.
I'm Monokuma and I'm your headmaster!
That sounds like Charmander, I'm so sorry. What? It moved! Seriously, man, calm down. It's probably just a remote control toy or something.
How dare you compare me to a child's plaything? You cut me deeper than the Mariana Trench. My remote control system is so complex even the folks at NASA can't recreate or even comprehend it. But don't make me say stuff that might destroy NASA's dreams. I just couldn't bear that.
Bear? Really? You are unfortunate.
Now then, moving on. You really must hurry and get started.
Giving up already? No more stupid bear puns?
Quiet down now, quiet down. Okay, so...
He has abandoned the gag.
Everyone stand attention and bow and good morning.
Good morning!
What's your problem?
You don't have to say it back.
Now then, let us commence with the most noteworthy and memorable entrance ceremony. First, let's talk about a bit what your school life here will be like. Make no mistake, you few students so full of potential represent the hope of the world. And to protect such splendid hope, you will all live a communal life together solely within the confines of this school. Everyone will live in harmony together and adhere to the rules and regulations of the school.
Huh?
Now then, regarding the end date for this communal life. There isn't one. In other words, you will all be here until the day you die. Such is the school life you've been assigned.
But what did he just say? Till the day we die?
Oh, but fear not. We have quite an abundant budget, so you won't lack for all the common conveniences.
That's the least of our worries right now. Yeah, what the hell? You're saying I have to live here forever? You're screwing with us, right?
I am not screwing with you. I am no liar, of that you can be 100% sure. And just for your information, you are completely cut off from the outside world. So you don't have to worry about that dirty, dirty land beyond these walls ever again.
Cut off? So all those metal plates all over the school. They're to keep us trapped in here?
That's exactly what they're there for. No matter how much you may yell and scream for help, help will not come. So with all that in mind, feel free to live out your life here with reckless abandon.
Come on, what the hell is this? I don't care if the school or whoever else is behind it all. This is just a really bad joke. Yeah, cut this shit out. It isn't funny anymore.
You keep saying this is a lie or a joke. But I guess you can't help it, huh? You all grew up in an age where you're taught to doubt your neighbor. Well, you'll have plenty of time to figure out whether or not what I say is true. And when that time comes, you'll see with your own eyeballs that I speak the undeniable truth.
Having to live here forever would be quite the problem.
Come now, what's the matter with all of you? You decided of your own free will to attend Hope Speak Academy, didn't you? And now, before the entrance ceremony is even finished, you've decided you want to leave? Oh, but you know, I guess I did forget to mention one thing. There is one way for you to leave the school.
Really?
As headmaster, I've crafted a special clause for those of you who would like to leave. I call it the graduation clause. Now let me tell you about this fun little rule. As I mentioned, in order to maintain an environment of harmony here, we rely on a communal lifestyle. And if someone were to disrupt that harmony, they, and they alone, would be allowed to leave. That, my students, is a graduation clause.
What do you mean by disrupt the harmony?
Well, you know, if one person were to murder another.
Murder?
Stabbing, strangling, bludgeoning, crushing, hacking, drowning, igniting. How you do it doesn't matter. You must kill someone if you want to leave. It's as simple as that. The rest is up to you. Give it your all and to achieve the best outcome in the worst way possible.
Chills shot down my spine. You must kill someone if you want to leave. As soon as I heard those words, my blood went cold.
I bet that got your brain juices flowing. Beats the heck out of a human catching a salmon, huh? Like I said before, you guys are the hope of the world, but you know, taking that hope and seeing it get murdered creates a darkened shadow of despair. And I just find that so darn exciting!
What the hell are you talking about? To kill each other it's...
To kill each other is to kill each other. I'm sure there's a dictionary here around somewhere if you need it.
We know what it means. That's not the problem. Why do we need to kill each other?
Yeah, stop blabbering on with all this nonsense. Just let us go home.
Blabbering?
You guys just don't get it, do you? Let us go, let us go. You keep on saying the same thing over and over and over. Listen, from this moment on, this school is your home, your life, your world. Got it? And you can kill as much as you want to kill. So go ahead, go on a killing spree.
Alright, come on. How long are you gonna keep this up? You got us, okay? You scared the hell out of us, so you can go ahead and reveal the trick now.
Reveal the trick?
Yeah, because I mean, you know, this is all some kind of trick and all, right? So, dude, shut the hell up and get out of my way. Shoving Hiro aside, Mondo placed himself in front of Monokuma, his voice rumbling like thunder. Listen up, asshole. This shit's gone way too far. What the hell kind of joke is this?
What's the matter?
Joe, what you mean, like your hair?
Fuck! Mondo roared out, and then there was a sudden boom. It was the sound of the floorboards as he kicked off and launched himself into the air. He flew at Monokuma, fast and straight as a bullet. He locked onto his target.
Gotcha, you little piece of shit. I don't know if you're a toy or a stuffed animal or whatever the hell. Either way, I'm gonna rip you to fucking shreds.
Violence against the headmaster is in violation of school regulations.
Shut the fuck up. Get me out of here, I swear to Christ. Hey, damn it.
What? No smartass comeback this time?
Piece of shit.
Stop that goddamn beeping and say something!
Watch out!
Watch out! Get rid of it!
Huh?
Huh? Hurry up and throw it! I don't know if her ferocity stunned him into silence or what, but without a word, he did what he was told. He threw Monokuma. And as soon as he did... The hell? That sure shit wasn't a joke. It blew the hell up. There was a painful ringing in my ears, and I could smell gunpowder. Explosions might happen all the time in movies or whatever, but when it's in real life, I'd never seen anything like it. But, this means that the teddy bear's been destroyed, right? I told you, I'm not a teddy bear. I'm Monokuma. Wah! There's another one. You son of a bitch, you seriously tried to kill me just now. Well, yes, I was serious about trying to kill you. You did violate one of the school regulations after all. I'll let you off with a warning this time, but you better be careful from now on. Any naughty boy or girl who violates my rules won't get off with just a little swat on the butt. Hey, so does this mean, like, there's a bunch more of you around somewhere?
Yep.
Monokumas have been placed all throughout the school, yes. Plus, don't forget the surveillance cameras installed everywhere. And if you're caught breaking any rules, well, you all just saw what happened, right? And I won't be so forgiving with my punishment next time. So don't let it happen again. That's not even punishment. This is just wrong. Now then, lastly, to commit your joyous entry into our school, this is our official student handbook. Pretty cool, huh? As you can see, it's fully digital. So naturally we call it the e-handbook. Yes, well, moving on. This handbook is absolutely vital to a healthy school life, so don't lose it. When you start it up, it will display your name. Always make sure you have the right one. Now, this is not your everyday notebook. It has so many more uses than that. Also, it's completely waterproof. Splash it, wash it, drown it, it'll keep ticking. And thanks to its space-age design, it can withstand an impact force up to 10 tons. Very resistant. It contains all of our school regulations, so make sure you review them thoroughly. You'll hear me say this a lot, but any violation against the school regulations are not tolerated. Rules are strict, yes, but they also protect. Society would be chaos without laws. The same thing applies here, which is why it's crucial to have strict punishments in place for violators. Okay, well that brings our entrance ceremony to a close. Please enjoy your abundantly cheery school life, and see ya! And with that, he was gone, leaving us all in a state of shock. So guys, how would you define what we just experienced? How? Why? I don't understand any of this. We have to live here forever or kill... What just happened? Everyone, we need to just calm down. First, let's just take a second to summarize everything we just heard. Based on what Monokuma said, we essentially have two choices. Choice number one is that we each stay here living a communal life together until the day we die. And the other choice is...
Indeed.
If we want to get out of here alive, we'll have to kill someone, right? But killing someone, that's...
We were abducted out of nowhere, stuffed into this place meant to look like a school. And now we're supposed to start killing each other. This is just... What is this?
Ridiculous.
A lie is what it is. All these ridiculous things we've heard has to be fake. Right now, it doesn't really matter if it's real or fake. What matters is that anyone here seriously considering all this. To that, nobody had a response. Keeping quiet myself, I looked around at the others. They all stared at one another, trying to gauge each other's thoughts. I could almost taste the hostility. And that's when it hit me. I realized the true terror hidden within the rules Monokuma had laid out. You must kill someone if you want to leave. Those words had planted vicious thoughts deep within each of us. Each of us became suspicious of everyone else. If we were forced to wonder, is somebody going to betray us? And that was how my school life began. This school, which had come out of nowhere to raise my hopes so high, it's not a school of hope. It's a school of despair! I'm so sorry. Alright, prologue is over. 15 surviving students left. To be continued!